Hi guys, today I wanted to make a quick video about resource management and ranges in Catan. With ranges I mean the chance of getting the resources needed for your next objective. And with resource management I mean, well, resource management. You need to be aware of your ranges before passing your turn. You can do that by following three pretty simple steps. So you check what your potential income is. After that you check the resources that you have in your hand, and at last you check what objective you want to go for. So for example, you have one city on ore and a settlement on wheat. So you have a potential income of 2 ore and 1 wheat. You have 2 ore in your hand and you want to build a city. So you need to hit your ore once and your wheat twice to get the city you are aiming for on your next turn. Check if somebody wants to trade that ore for wheat, so you end up with 1 ore and 1 wheat. That way you only need to hit your ore once and your wheat once, so your range has now been improved. So that's just a simple example, but it shows very clearly how you can easily improve your game. To really understand your ranges, it gets a little bit more complicated though. You need to know what chance there is to actually hit your numbers. The chances are, without taking the rubber into account, 16, let's say 17% chance that you hit a 7, a 14% chance that you hit a 6 or 8, an 11% chance that you hit a 5 or a 9, 8% chance that you hit a 4 or a 10, a 6% chance that you hit a 3 and an 11, and a 3% chance that you hit a 2 and a 12. So I'm not asking you to learn all these numbers, you know, that you can always remember them, but I do think it's a good idea to have a general feeling on what your chances are. And to be honest, I think most of you who are watching this video will have this feeling already, but I did want to point it out, you know, because it matters if you want to calculate your ranges. So always be aware of your ranges and try to optimize them by trading before you give away your turn. So it doesn't matter if you cannot build this round, if you cannot build anything this round, but try to give yourself a better chance next round. Ranges are a part of resource management, and good resource management means you value your resources in a proper way. So for example, you want to build a road and a settlement. You have 3 lumber, 1 wheat, 1 wool, and 1 ore, so that makes 6 carts in total. You need 2 brick to build your road and settlement, and if you hit that 2 brick you will end up with 8 carts in total. So what you should try to do is trade 1 lumber and 1 ore for 1 brick. That way you have improved your range. You haven't only improved your range on getting your required resources, you also have, and this is very important, lowered your range of going over 7 carts. Because if you get those 2 brick after you've done that trade, you end up with 7 carts. So the ore you had in your hands in the beginning of this example, it actually has no value. You could even say it has negative value because it doesn't get you closer to your objective. It only improves the chance that you have to give away half of your cards, and obviously if you gave away half of your cards, so let's say 4 cards, you get only further away from your objective. So that was just a simple video about a complicated, extensive, and a lot of times overlooked subject. Resource management is a very big part of the game, and I could make a 2 hours video of it, but I think this is enough to give you a simple understanding of the principle. So hopefully you learned something. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section and I'll try to answer them. And hopefully I'll see you guys next time.